Welcome everybody to another video of the Barbarian Trader. Is 67,000 the blow-off top and the end of the bull market? Stay tuned. Welcome back, and before we go into analysis, I want to remind you that you can enjoy one of the biggest bonuses ever when you create an account under my affiliate using the link down in the description. You receive up to $3,500, so open an account today, make a deposit, enjoy the bonus, and start to make profits. Now, back to the analysis. First, let's start with the Bitcoin weekly chart. On weekly chart, we can see that we closed last week with a shooting star, so a bearish pattern, and we are building the biggest bearish pattern ever. Okay, practically right now we are inside of a rising wedge. So with the last break before the all-time high, we create higher highs, and if you look in the past, we have higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. So practically we have a rising wedge. Let's say even if we break this resistance now, new created resistance, and we had in 71,000 area, which is a key resistance area, and I will show you why. Even if we go here, we still are inside of another rising wedge. So we just change the angle, that's all. So keep this in mind, all right? But we still can be bullish, okay, long term. So what did need to happen in order to remain bullish? This green triangle, it's a very key support area. Once we lose this as support, then expect very big downtrend, okay? So practically this triangle is made by this horizontal support, which is a very key support area. We had support, resistance, and possible support again, right? So I have a feeling that this area will be tested soon. Soon doesn't mean in the next hour, so bear with me. All right, and then we have the bottom of the rising wedge. Once we lose this bottom of the rising wedge, and be careful, all right? In order to remain bullish, I will prefer to not go under this horizontal support too much, all right? Once it's going closer to this bottom of the wedge, it's more than 60% a bearish signal, all right? So keep an eye on this area. Once we lose this, probably it's a good idea to get bearish. As long as we hold this as support, we can still be bullish, okay? But for the moment, we had the first leg up, all right? Second leg up, probably a correction, some choppiness. And if we want to continue up, once we test this area probably as support or just a little higher, we can go and test this area, or possible to go even to $77,000 area. If we look at 12 hours, we see that practically we made only the first leg down, so a second leg down is possible, probably in this support area. Keep an eye on this area. Let's look on lower time frames, on 4 hour. On 4 hour, we are struggling for the moment in this black diagonal resistance. This one, it's a key level, so that's why you see we pump, okay, made a fake break, go below, rejected, down, and now we test it again. So let's keep an eye on this one. The next resistance is this Fibonacci circle. Also this, it will be a key resistance. So if we pump, keep an eye on 64,500, 65,000, all right? If we fail to break this, okay, you see I marked a very key date. It's 26th October, it's tomorrow. So let's say if we pump here, it is possible to see a dump in the next support area in 48,000, All right. If we fail to break this as resistance, we might see a move in this area sooner. Okay, let's say that we'll break this resistance, we'll break this resistance. The next big resistance area is this triangle. Okay, this triangle is a confluence of diagonal resistances, Fibonacci levels, this very key resistance channel, the orange one. So probably if you want to take a short, this is not a financial advice, I recommend you to short this area. So anywhere starting from 67,000 up to 71,000. So you can ladder up short asks in this area. But be careful, use low leverage. So don't get too excited. And then probably you can take profit if, let's say, if we have a strong break, probably you can take profit when it will come and test this as support, this area is support. But until we don't break those areas, don't get too excited. If you want to long, I advise you to buy Bitcoin on spot. So you don't go on leverage game, you avoid to get liquidated. On lower levels, we have support in 58,000, 55,000 area, 53,800, and possible 50,000, 51,000 area. So keep an eye on that. If we look at S&P 500 on daily, it's coming close to this diagonal resistance, to the first diagonal resistance, because in the past we had a lot of support in this area. So now it might turn in resistance. If we look at monthly, we can see that we have like a huge parabolic move that soon it might be due for a correction. And we all know the parabolic moves tend to correct minimum 50%. So it will make sense to come in this area, which is a pretty good support area, or even here. Here it's just air. It's no support. It was just pump from the last year, COVID dump. We just pump in a straight line. So if you think this is healthy and this can continue up, okay. So, but soon we'll see a correction. Okay. And usually parabolic moves, they like to dump fast. Okay. With no warning, they like to do some bull traps. All right. And then a fast dump. So be careful regarding this. Keep in mind, traditional markets always affect crypto market in a high degree. So if we'll see a big dump in traditional market, crypto will follow. If you want to be up to date and see in real time our trades, entries, and take profit targets, join our VIP trading group in the description below. Don't forget, the market can remain irrational longer than you can remain solvent. Hope this video was helpful for you and gave you a vision about the current state of the market. Thank you for watching, smash the subscribe button and check the useful links in the description. Until next time, trade safe. Barbarian out.